Good evening. A local community might reinstate its own police department because of a financial dispute with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, the Silverton Village Council meets tonight to consider studying that idea. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch joins us live from the Justice Center downtown where the sheriff has his office. Jeff, good evening.
Good evening. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office contracts with a number of jurisdictions, including Silverton, to provide patrols. Silverton eliminated its police department several years ago to save money, but now some folks in Silverton are wondering if it might actually be cheaper to bring it back. When there is a crime in Silverton, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office responds. They've done so since 2014, when Silverton disbanded its police force. 2 weeks ago, Silverton dedicated a new village hall with room for a district sheriff's headquarters. But now, the shade is pulled down and a dozen sheriff's cruisers are gone.
So when I arrived to work on a Wednesday, last Wednesday the 26th, something didn't seem quite right, and I just kind of was looking around and I realized there's so few cars in our parking lot.
No warning.
I had no forewarning.
Some sheriff's cars are still here and are still being used, the 5 owned by Silverton. The village of 5,000 people pays the sheriff's office for deputies, and those patrols are continuing while Silverton and the county fight it out over money. Silverton and the sheriff's office are at odds about how much Silverton should pay. Right now, it's about $800,000 a year for 8 deputies assigned specifically to the village.
We're willing to pay more. We just disagree with the method that they're using to calculate the new rates.
The sheriff's office says the proposed new rate is fair. It wants to point out the Silverton deputies are not leaving.
I assure all the citizens in the village of Silverton that the sheriff's office is committed to their safety, and we have and will continue to provide 24-hour service and protection.
The sheriff's office says the other patrol cars have been moved to different communities for insurance reasons while the contract dispute with Silverton plays out. If a deal can be reached, the office at Village Hall will reopen, the other cars will return, and Silverton will become a regional district office for the sheriff.
We absolutely love being in Silverton. We want to stay in Silverton, and this simply all boils down to a fiscal issue. That's all this is.
Silverton's council meets tonight at 7. I want to stress this is if they do vote, it's a vote on studying whether to reconstitute the police department, not a vote on actually doing that. Live at the Sheriff's Office, Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News. Back to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you so much for that report tonight. Silverton officials and representatives of the Sheriff's Office will meet again next week trying to see if that financial dispute can be resolved and also if the sheriff's contract will continue and then also at what price tag.